Hey everybody, welcome to another Monday night of Force of Community. Today I'm joined by Josh, who's going to be going into his deck profile a little bit. What I have today is the Green Grimm deck list. I did change it up a little bit from the Japan list. This is kind of the rough draft that I had originally. I didn't really like the Athos package with Witch's Dagger. That's kind of an old throwback, but we do still have like the one of Rapid Growth because it just combos so well with Rapunzel. We did add another Rapunzel just because it's a good, it's the good combo OTK piece. You'll notice a lot of silence is missing. I've never really been totally in love with that card, so that's why I put in the 4 Artemis Bow just to delay the game a little bit more. And then, of course, just your Elvis Priest, your Gretels, Cake Zones, Zeeks, all that normal good control packagey stuff, and then some one of Fairy Tales that we can just tutor for. So that's the deck that I'm going to be playing tonight. Otherwise, I'll pass over to Josh now, and he'll get a little bit more into the deck that he's playing.
Hi guys, Josh here. I'm piloting a Crimson Girl in the Sky mono blue list that I've kind of been working on for a while. It's not my normal play style. It's a little bit of aggressive, using really awesome buffs that when she J activates, that double buff off of Shangri-La suddenly becomes plus 400 for all your blue. So it has a lot of power once she is able to J activate. So obviously I'm playing a couple of Refarths to flip her for free. And utilizes the shroud effects and swinging in with creatures that can't be targeted with bow, so you don't have to worry about getting pinged off when you're swinging in.
I'm actually scared now. Well, there goes that whole strategy of having bows for early aggression. Clearly, Law of Silence was the correct card, folks. Let me just change that real quick. No, we'll do this proper. So we're both loading into the game, and we're going to get situated. So. Let's Control R is to roll some dice.
Right.
I rolled a 2. I'm having a feeling you can be a 2. Yep, you got an 8. I have a feeling you're going to be on the play.
Yeah, I would like to be on a play, and since I'm kind of new at the Lackey is to draw a hand, just click the draw button.
Hit Control D is the shortcut.
All right.
I might as well just tell you the shortcut since those will help you out greatly.
All right.
So those that can see my hand, these are pretty much 4 cards we always want to see in our opening hand, and then I have this one dead one of that we never want to see because we always want to tutor it. So just going to send that to the bottom and then draw 1 new card. Sure, perfect, great, fantastic.
And if I want to send to the bottom?
Right click, send to bottom, and then deck is the option for it.
Send to bottom. Okay, awesome, thank you.
Yep.
And I'm going to be mulliganing 2 cards. So then Control D to draw 2.
Yep.
Huh. Did I do it right? Because the 2 I mulliganed are the exact same 2 I drew.
Did you send them to top or bottom is a better question.
Send the bottom.
Jalen's a card from his hand. Yep, you moved him to the bottom of the deck per the little text box, the log at the bottom.
Oh, I did move 1 to top.
Oh, okay. If you remember which one it was, send that one to the bottom and just draw a new one.
Yep, this was the first one I sent. I'll send again. Send to bottom of deck. There we go. Sorry about that.
No problem at all.
All right.
All set?
Yeah.
All right, set ruler, and then off to you.
And what was the hotkey? I remember watching you guys. What was the hotkey for calling a stone?
Control up.
Control up.
This can also double as a how to play on Lackey video.
Rest, and I will take the 200 hit.
Yep, so 40-38.
For a blue. And a little Columbus action.
What? And, all right, I can get behind this.
And we'll go with a bow as well. And add counter.
All right.
You guys are using red markers for bow?
Oh, whatever you want. Just so it can signify that there's 2 on there. That's all I care about.
Alrighty.
All right. Draw. Call stone. And we're going to get the... No, I probably should actually tap Grimm.
Oh, yeah. I probably should actually tap my Jeweler too, huh?
Yep. Get the Elvish Priest out there and say go.
And there was a recover all button, which was...
right-click, recover all.
All right. Oh, there it is.
Right-click will have a shortcut for the majority of your stuff.
All right. Oh, yeah. Should have remembered to scribe, but oh well. One day I'll remember how to play my own decks.
It's actually very, very hard to play on Lackey, or at least that's how I feel. I always misplay. Just like for the random clicking stuff that you have to do or click through the zones. It drives me up a wall.
Yeah, we'll get there. I will play a little analysis soldier.
Yep, that's a thing.
And I will pass it over to you.
That whole him having hexproof thing is pretty annoying. Or sorry, cannot be targeted by spells or abilities. So we'll draw, cover all. And so pretty much one of my favorite things about this deck is that I'm going to have a turn 2 Hamlin.
That seems pretty good.
Appeal to owner all. Sadly, you do have that scout that is, soldier that is a bit annoying to get through, but we'll find a way. There's a way to not recover. Hold on. Doesn't recover. There we go. All right, so I'll tap that down.
I will respond by using its scry effect.
Yep, of course. I just had to find the silly marker for it.
Yep. And how will I look at the top card of my deck?
Right-click on the deck tab, reveal to owner, top, and then 1.
Right-click on the deck tab. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Reveal top 1.
Yep.
I will leave that there.
Oh, is it a reveal or is it a look at?
It is look at the top card of your main deck.
Oops.
Did I have it as a reveal?
Yeah, it was a reveal. Oh well.
Yeah. No biggies. It's coming down next turn anyways. So.
And then I could imagine. So I'm gonna put this on here. We're just using red, so we'll stick with red. So we both have 2 bows staring longingly at one another. And then pass back to you.
All right. Let's draw. Recover all. Let's call stone. Yes, we will be. I'll rest that for the moon, for the colorless.
Yep. Then a Shangri-La, I feel.
And a Shangri-La.
Oh, boo.
We'll trigger the draw. So I've got a 600 soldier.
Yep.
But I think that you probably won't be blocking anytime soon, so I think I'm just going to, well, could see if you want to save your elf. 6. That's a bow for 1,000. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attack your elvish priest.
Yeah, that priest is dead. Very, very dead. He did his job.
And I'm going to use that blue to play another Columbus. I'm just going to shift the Shangri-La over here.
Sure. All set?
And yep, you can go ahead.
All right. Draw, recover all. Wow. That's pretty savage.
Uh-oh. Another Piper.
It's actually another tall fairy tale, but I kind of don't want to do that in some really awkward world. 1, 2, flip a stone. Oh, I should have done it. I should have done that before calling a stone. Oops. Yeah, because my play was Gretel, and I should have Gretel before calling a stone, because there's going to be an Almerius on the top now, and I'm going to be very, very sad.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
You know what? We're going to... Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this in... But Hamlin is so good. But the thing is, like, I can't protect my original Hamlin then, because you obviously just go for the free trade on Hamlin A. So, like, we want to find a way to protect our Hamlin. So, while, yes, hitting for 1,000 would be nice, it's not doing so much as... 1, 2. I'll have. All right, we're just gonna hope. Up. All right, we do.
Heyo! Didn't whiff.
And then we're gonna play a cat. Actually, let me move these real quick.
Cat seems pretty good.
And then draw 2. Yeah, that's pretty fantastic, actually. I'm going to actually, you know what? No, someone's gonna call me out on Twitch if I do it, so I will resolve this properly. I was gonna shortcut because I'm playing another cat, but I'll be proper about it. Send to, oops, top, and then I'll play this other cat, and then I will draw one of those cards that I already knew about.
All the cats.
Send to top of. Wait, send to. I'm like scared of putting it on the wrong spot or something. We are going, oops, before I do that, we are going to swing for 1,000, tapping down the other Columbus, which I do happen to feel that you're going to want to respond by using its effect.
I will use its effect. I will reveal to owner.
Doesn't recover. There we go.
Top. Oops. Reveal to owner. Top 1. Hey, you got to see it again. That's not very nice.
Sorry about that. Oh, now I can't see it.
I figured it out.
Oops.
All right. And then if I just click done, it stays on top?
Yep.
All right. I will
leave
that on top.
Sure. So then Hamlin will hit you for 1,000. It is now 40 to your 28. I have nothing else. Or, just kidding. I have the second bow.
Oh, all the bow.
Oops, not remove. I would like to place markers on this, please. Put a red marker. All right, there we go. I am bowed up.
Alrighty.
Back to you.
Well, I will. So if I click recover all, those guys will stay. Yep.
They should.
Perfect. Oops, I probably should draw first, huh? Should learn to play the game.
Oh, man, you know what? I guess.
Now comes the thought process. I think I think, you know what? I think it's time. I'm going to take 200 to make a green.
Yep.
I will play
26.
Refarth.
Yep.
And how do I J-activate? Flip the card?
Yep. I have to do something very, very annoying that says take control. So it's just so it can appear on my screen. So it will not automatically recover. So I'm going to be clicking on it a bunch. I'm just going to let you apologize in advance. So cannot be targeted, blah, 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 blah. Spell degrees. Okay.
And I will unfortunately be passing the turn back to you.
So that is how many cards? You only have 3 cards, so that's 200, 400. So that's a 900, 900 soldier. Yes. All right. And I don't have any free will, unfortunate. I will draw, recover all, call stone. Again, with not paying attention to what's in my hand and calling the stone all willy-nilly.
I'm assuming you have another.
I have Gretel's for days. I'm just not being smart about it. Which is fine because they're actually a free discard at this point. Which is actually one of the things I love about Green Grimm is that they are a free pitch. And right now I can tutor Glinda. So pay 1, pay 2 for Glinda. That still is me 2 up. But I only have. Alright, we are going to play Pitch a Gretel for Grimm effect, and then I'm just going to actually try to remember what's actually in this deck again. Reveal to owner. Like, it's between Cheshire Cat and Glinda here.
I would love to see a Cheshire Cat. I mean,
I,
for me.
I know you would, and I definitely want to draw into something, but I'm pretty sure I can just. Oh, but I can win next turn if I do that, right? 16. I think I can.
I smell
Yeah.
a Rapunzel.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna tell a fairy tale into. Oh no, I'm one short from being able to tell a fairy tale into her. Oh, that's a bummer. Or I just get Rapunzel now, and that's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that Piper's doing work right now.
He got in his damage. He did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Eh, whatever. I messed up. Math is hard. Reel 2 owner, none and shuffle. This is actually in my hand.
Okay.
1, 2. You have 3 cards? Sure. We're gonna play this.
Sure.
Targeting Hamlin, make him
Of course.
unblockable and all that good stuff, and then I will swing for 1,000.
I can't block that, so that 1,000 is going to come through.
All right, it'll be 40 to 26. All my feels for wanting to play this griddle. That's just going to be sad. 2, 2. Yep, and then I'm just going to pass it back to you.
Sounds good. Draw. Cover all.
That feeling when you realize you should have just got the Rapunzel.
That time when you have Cheshire Cats for days.
And I may have another griddle in my hand to tutor for another Cheshire Cat. Just throwing it out there.
I think the play you have 2 open.
Yep.
And how many cards do you have in hand?
3,
Where
sir.
can I see?
It's on the left side where underneath my name it'll say hand, how many cards in deck.
Ah, gotcha. 3 in hand. Well,
3 good ones, sir.
I'm going to use that for the moon. Let's go with the Soji Okita.
Oh, woof. So, math is hard. So 600, 600.
Yep.
800, 800, and then 1,000, 1,000. There we go. Woof. Oh, and you can give it flying. Oh, right. Oh, no! No! That's actually a problem. No, that is going to resolve, and so is my sadness.
All right. Then.
All right, so I have to play Protect the Hamlin, so I can actually tap that down.
Rumor has it. I'm in a funky spot here because you know what? Let's go for it anyways.
No.
Yeah.
Don't do the thing.
Well, it's just such an odd spot to be in. Yeah, I got to. Make her lose some of that buff, but I'm going to go with a Witch's Dagger targeting my Soji.
Yeah, no, that can't happen at all. Cake. Have some cake, sir.
All right, so how do I put this?
Oh, you know what? I could have actually just used the bow before you could actually... Ah, shoot. Yeah, oh well, I get to draw a card, so that's actually not what I should have done, but I'm going to draw the card. And I literally draw the worst card possible. Awesome.
So how do I put this to the yard?
Just hover over it and then put it to the little graveyard tab next to hand and deck.
There it is. Good deal.
Oh, that felt bad.
I'm just in a really, really bad spot, aren't I?
Kinda. But Hamlin can't tap down J Ruler, so there's that.
I'm gonna call for a stone.
Sure. Ooh. There's the deep wood finally.
And so many cats. But I'm gonna... No, because I'm not big enough, am I? I'm not big enough to kill that Pied Piper. Not unless you swing at me. You are going to have a ghoster.
I mean, it is with bow though, right? Because he's a...
Well, but he's not blocking, so...
200. Oh, right. Just attack. Yep.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's going to spell it for me for this turn.
All right. Draw. Oh, there's the casual Zeeks. All right. That's fine. Sorry, I recovered your person. So 1, 2, 3, 1 for that, and then yep, this is fine. So that sets me up to win on the next turn, right? 2 cards in hand? Yeah. Discard Griddle.
Yep.
Shortcut. I'm just gonna tap for some tap for 3 while I find this. It's gonna be the Rapunzel. Field to owner. Field to owner, not in shuffle. I tapped enough, right? One to pitch, 3 to. Yep. Okay. So I do have 2 open.
Yeah, you do.
Which is frighteningly convenient. And that scout or soldier is a bad feel. So, yep, we're good. We're just gonna say go.
All right. Let's draw a card. We will recover all. That was a pretty good draw.
Is it? Is it a pretty good draw? Oh, sorry, you're gonna. Yep.
It wasn't bad. We will rest. Man, my field's getting a little crazy.
A little cluttered.
Yeah.
That's a cat. Here, I'm gonna put these 2 on top of one another since they're not going anywhere fast.
Thank you. Yeah, that is a cat. So I will draw 2 and a card from hand on top. Send to top. Is it that card I should send, or should I send that card?
Choose wisely.
Yeah. I think we'll send this to the top.
Actually. Any sponsor abilities?
Let's rest that guy. And look, more Columbuses.
Yep, that's Columbus. That's gonna do its thing.
And 2, 4. I'm going to pass the turn back to you, and I feel like I'm going to die.
Yes, a very, very horrible death. So I'm going to draw. Still in my draw, I'm going to figure out how many times I'm doing this. So pump herself, cover that, recover her, place a blue marker, tap that, recover her, place a blue marker, tap that. Wait, it is another, right? I make sure. I'm 95% sure. If this card has blah, 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 must recover it. Yes, doesn't target. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should be 5, I think. Rest that to uncover. This is super lethal. place a marker. All right, and then I will recover all. Rapunzel does not recover. Tap calls stone. I'm going to rest this to untap. And then I'm going to, you have 2 open.
I do.
I'm going to, wait, what could you have that's 2? I will find out, because it doesn't actually matter if he dies then. And I could have just given that flying, I realized now after the fact.
I wasn't going to tell you.
Well, like you have, the play for you here, unless there's something else in your hand, is to give Soji flying. So, like, I'm using the Hamlet to tap it down anyway, so, like, it still gets the effect across. So I guess it just makes it to where you have to tap with, have to do with Hamlin, so sure, because that's still super lethal. So I will give him a counter to make him flying, just to super make this relevant that you have to tap it down. This to recover. I really hate doing this on Lackey. I just realized this reminds me of playing on Moto and having to click 1,000 things for Splinter Twin. Sorry for that reference, everybody. Holy cow! Recover. All right. I'm gonna attack for 1,000 in the air, flying. Tap down Soji. Attempt to target Soji.
Yeah, Soji's good, and I'm gonna die. So.
All right. You had a 6, and then I'm going to attack for. So that's 14. I'm gonna attack for exactly 40 in the air. Oh, I'm sorry. This is technically 50 in the air with Rapunzel.
Yep, that seems pretty good.
Whew. All right, and then to do this, just load a new game, and then go back to deck editor, and then load entire deck. Generally speaking, I don't bother with sideboarding just because it's terrible to do in Lackey, and just want to highlight the deck, so just do a series of game ones just to see how they play out.
Sure. All right. Well, I'll be on the play again.
Sure. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow,
this is
super consistent. Yep, only one card I really want to send to the bottom. This card should never be in our opening hand. Spoiler, it's a Hamlin. I mean, you could probably figure that out just by me saying it. We never want to see Hamlin, folks. Send to the bottom of deck.
I'm going to send one of mine to the bottom as well.
Ugh.
It's pretty good. I am okay with this opening hand.
I'm not. So, yep, we're just gonna set ruler and pray. Pray's an option.
All right. Ready to rock and roll?
Yep. Have at you.
We'll get a stone. Use that stone for my favorite turn 1 play in this deck.
Yeah.
And I will send it to you.
Draw. Nothing to recover. Intrinsically try to hit the recover all button. Priest and pass it back to you.
All right, let's remember to rest and scry.
Right. You need to make sure you look at that top card. Remember to not let me see it, though. That is relevant.
Reveal to owner.
Reveal to the world this card. Oh, yep, can't see it. There we go.
I will. How do I want to make this card go to the bottom?
So when it's done, I think I can actually change it.
When done, send to. Gotcha.
Yep.
When done, send to bottom. Done.
No, don't fix your draws. No.
Recover all. Oh, draw card, sorry. Draw card, recover all. Press this guy. Let's get a stone.
Stop calling stones.
I don't want to stop calling stone.
Shangri-La.
It's like you know what I was doing.
No.
I will draw my card. And I will... let's see. I'm a 400, 600, huh? Let's put some pressure.
Sure.
I'm going to attack you.
All right. I will go to 36 to your 40. Also,
and you may go.
All right. Draw. Recover all. Not a good... Not a friendly draw there. We are going to hope for all the apples here. Play Gretel. Gretel is good. Gretel is love. That moment when I had a bow in my hand, I forgot to play it. Actually, it doesn't do anything. She's a 600 defense, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's
Never
got
mind.
a bow.
Well, Big Booty Columbus, apparently. Yeah, we'll just, I mean, no reason not to just play it now. Although this just seems awful in this matchup. Put 2 red markers. This card just feels so bad in my hand. I'll say pass back to you.
All right, let's draw my card.
Bummer.
Cover all. Call Stone. Let's attempt a Shangri-La.
And you have 1 open after that?
Yes, I do.
But then you have... I mean, like, I'm probably just opening myself up to something, but I really do need to draw the card, so we are going to Cake Zone this.
All right.
And we will draw off Gretel to reveal more Gretels.
I will go ahead and...
And you're still at 5.
I'm going to go ahead and attack your priest.
I mean, I just have to... It's a 400, 600, right?
Correct.
So you just have to have something? Well, Bo's not doing much in this for me, so I'm going to block and use a counter to deal 600. Remove red.
I will go ahead and...
Yep, to make it live. No! Alright.
Throw it on a rapid growth.
The other thing I hate about playing on Lackey is it's very hard to remember that's in your graveyard, because the graveyard is such a weird zone on this.
I will remind you as frequently as I can.
It's not your job to remind me. I just need to be a better player. Alright, anything else? Oh, no, because you're tapped out, so.
Correct.
I will proceed to my turn. I will draw. Cover all. Call, wait, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, right, that works. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, let's hope I don't mess this up. I have not called a stone yet, so I will play this. Woo! Value! Then I will call a stone. Still value. Usually I don't like playing a Hamlin unprotected, but that also lets you do whatever you want your next turn. Awkward. Awkward situation is awkward.
Must be a turn.
I have the counter spells and I have the Telefairy Tale, and it's... I mean, I can't think of a spell unless you're running like Petrifying Gaze, which would make me a very sad panda. Yeah, I can't really imagine a world where we just don't do this and hope for the best. Alright, we'll play the... do I tap a priest? No, no point not. So, I'll play the Telefairy Tale.
Yeah. Yeah, the turn 1 priest is difficult. She's so far ahead.
I cannot wait till the new 1-drop in the next set, so we can always play turn 2 Hamlin. It's just going to be my favorite thing in the world, so... yeah, I will just play Hamlin. That won't recover.
Sure.
But I am tapped out, so that just feels really bad based on what's in my hand. But I'm at 6 will on my next turn. Well, 7, technically, so that feels good.
Yeah, we won't talk about...
I just have to start drawing in those Cheshire Cats, so I will pass it back to you.
All right. I will draw. Cover all. Rest. Call stone. Let's go ahead and...
I mean, you got a lot of cards in hand. Yeah, that's a Hanzo.
Play a Hanzo. Let's go ahead and... Actually, I should use that for the Hanzo. Let's be real. If you don't mind.
Oh, that's fine.
We should use that for the cat to draw 2.
Can I draw cats, please? I like cats.
No, you're not allowed. Let's see. Send the top of deck. I will rest, and play yet another cat.
Well, that does pose a problem for me wanting to have any reference of a clock.
I will send this to the top of the deck. And let's see, got 6 cards, 5 cards in hand. Buffs. I think I just go ahead and you know what? I think I need to stick this now while I can. And it's not hurting. So, we'll play the bow.
Yep.
And I will pass it over to you.
All right. Draw. Oh, that's... All right.
I don't like the sounds of that.
I mean, it was a Glinda, which is definitely not the worst in the world.
No, that seems pretty good. Being able to top down a Hanzo and get in for damage is a pretty solid play.
So if I do that, plus that... Oh, I didn't call stone yet, did I? No. All right. There we go. Math is hard. We figured it out. So we will...
Yeah,
this
there's 7 will on this turn.
Etna's not doing much for us, so we will... Oh, I did not... I forgot to not reveal to owner all, so oops. Well, I do want to get a Cheshire Cat, though. So then... Oops. Well, yeah, we do this first. I'll pretend I know what I'm tapping. Holy cow. I said I'll pretend. Apparently I won't. 2 for Cheshire Cat. I don't want either? Don't need either of these?
I ran into that.
Sorry, I'm just actually like, I don't care for either. He's like, what do I do? Send to top. And then this will cycle itself for this dude. And then that leaves me to keep open 2 for this. Make Hamlin unblockable.
Yeah.
Oh, how big are your...
My cats have my cats have 100 attack.
So that's unfortunate. I can't actually just get Gretel into poke. Anyways, we'll make Hamlin unblockable. Swing, tapping down the Hanzo. I feel like I should remember where the doesn't recover part is. All right, doesn't recover, and then I will knock you down. Oh, that's first damage at least. So I will knock you down to 30 to my 36. And then I will say go.
All right. Hey, look, I knew I was going to get that. Let's go ahead and play another Hanzo. That was a decent draw. I mean, I feel like you have a Zeke's or something in hand, though.
I mean, I probably have something good.
You had 2 cards in hand.
But Hanzo's not a big concern for me.
No, I know. I'm my next play. That's what I'm discussing. That guy.
Cutie patootie.
Yeah, and I didn't get what I wanted, so we'll rest that for a stone. We'll use that stone for a Witch's Dagger, attempting to put it on my Scout.
You're tapped out otherwise? Oh, no, you have 1 open?
I have 1 open.
Like, what could you play? And you already called a stone, so you can't actually play another Shangri-La. And I definitely don't want you to draw the cards, so... Yeah, we're just going to cake zone this, I'm pretty sure, because we don't want you to have the card advantage.
Sure.
And then I will draw the card because I have this Gretel. Right, and I knew the top card, which was sad. Very sad.
Well, then we will just play another one of her.
No, stop it.
And yeah, I'm gonna send it over to you.
All right, Fairy Tale off the top one time. Oh, but I don't want to get rid of a Cheshire Cat. That's awkward.
Well, then you play the Cheshire Cat.
Yeah, and hope I draw another Fairy Tale. Well, guess what? That's what we're doing, folks.
I'm hoping you don't.
Another thing about Lackey being OCD with stones. All right, so see where this takes us. 1, 2. It takes us to Nowhereville, apparently. That's where it's taken us.
I'm okay with Nowhereville.
You're like, that's such a happy place.
It's a very happy place for me.
Bummer. Put this on top because we don't actually care. Play another one of these dudes.
You don't want any of those.
You know, I hear they do good stuff.
No, they're bad.
We're gonna play a realm. You are tapped out. You don't, or no, you still have that rapid growth. So
I do.
Can I attack? Yeah, because I have 2 Cheshire Cats to protect on the swing back. Yeah, I can still attack here. Shoot, how do I get back to my one hand? No, no, I don't want to see your stuff. I want to see my stuff. Oh, there we go. All right, there's my silly hand of 1 card. So I tap that. That's in play. That's in play. Sure. So these are over here. I will swing with the Hamlin. I will rest your Hanzo. Doesn't recover. And then you are free to move to blocks. Oh wait, do you actually have enough cards in hand or no? You have 2. Oh wait, this might actually. Yeah, I can actually just bow this, right? Right? Yes. Oh, then you draw. Yeah, we are going to remove this last token to shoot it for 400.
Sure.
So you will go down to 20, and you will draw a card.
I will draw my card.
For those asking on Twitch, recovered resin energy control cannot be targeted by spells or abilities your opponent controls. Yeah, Realm is a fantastic card. I just will just address this in Twitch.
That's fine.
Sorry. Well, so someone's asking, basically about showcasing Green Grimm against one of the quote-unquote Ford decks, and Force the Community is supposed to be about different brews in the community so people can test their decks against, what have you, and try to see some new interesting things, That's why we have our versus videos to more dedicated, meta versus meta, if you will.
Sure. I mean, I
can see where they're coming from, though, but, sure, if I had more time, I would do 2 Force the Communities a week, but those luxuries do not always exist. Anyway, so I could probably stop talking, get through my turn. Have that in hand. You took that. You drew the card. You have 3 in hand. So they are. Oh no, we can shoot it with bow, right? And they're still 5. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the Glinda strictly for the banish effect. Otherwise, I would probably use her just to try to sneak in some damage. But we're just gonna say go.
All right. Draw me a card. Recover all. Rest. Attempt to Shangri-La.
Yeah, that's fine.
Put that guy over there. Yeah. Rust. Forest Stone.
So yeah, Forest, you would have to.
Yeah, 1 in hand.
Just 1 card, sir.
All right. Well, I will attempt.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Nope, city, not at all. I will Zeke's that all day long.
Yep. I will put that to the graveyard.
But I have no cards in hand. And that makes me really sad. And this is where those Witch's Daggers come in handy.
Hey, I'd love a Witch's Dagger on my my scout.
Sorry, I kept saying drawing 4 cards is a little too good. All right.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. This is a fallacy. I will rest and drop more scout action.
Scouts for days. Scouts for days.
Scouts for days. And you may go.
All right. Let's see what we draw. Did I put that back on top again and forgot about it? I did. I definitely did. Sad day. All right. It's going to be the last. Oh, no, I have 2 stones left, right? 8. Yeah. It's going to be one of the last stones in my deck.
Do you not have any flying stones?
I do happen to have an Elmarius. It just doesn't want to come out and play, actually.
I'm fine with you not getting it yet.
You know, it would be super helpful if I could. One day. Just one day. 2, you do have Rapid Growth open, so that's 600. Math is hard.
My Shangri-Las are giving 200 right now, so my Scouts are 400s.
So that would be 1,000. Oh, man.
My cats are 2 4s.
Oh, wait, but I could sacrifice the Glinda. Oh, but then you get a free... actually, Glinda just gets worse the next turn, so... Yeah, that's actually just the play I have to make. So I will attack with Hamlet, and I'll rest this little cutie patootie.
All right.
Doesn't recover.
I will have a cat ride the bus.
Yep, that cat is completely thrown under the bus.
And how do I get this guy to shuffle back in?
Right-click, send to... I'd send to top of deck. I thought there was a way to shuffle automatically, but just send it to the top of your deck and then right-click on deck and shuffle.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Yep. This is a super bummer on my part. Well, you do definitely have more cards in hand, and I'm just really dying to draw a Fairy Tale so I can tutor or my Elmarius Stone, but we're just going to say go.
Alright. I will draw a card. We will recover all. Let's go ahead and land that awesome top deck.
Don't tell me that.
Refarth.
That is pretty solid, and I'm not doing anything about it.
All right, let's flip.
All right, so I'm going to take control of this again just so people can see it. As if people don't know what Little Red does, but...
So I got 600 buffs coming off my...
stuff.
Laws. And...
You have all the buff cities.
I do.
She's an 800, 100, yep. Or 800, 1,000, whatever.
And I will...
Yep.
Play Columbus. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to pray that you don't get the top. Go ahead.
23 cards left. I mean, we're going to hit it eventually, right?
Why, it's true, but, you know.
Yep, that's... Again, pitching a Hamlin just feels terrible. You have 1 card in hand? Yeah.
I do.
We're just playing pitch the Hamlin. Field to owner. Oh. I just get the Cheshire Cat, right? That's what I grab?
I think so. I think that's the right play.
2 Rapunzels are just casually hanging out. Field to owner and then shuffle. Not like I'm doing anything else. Did I not call a stone yet? I did not. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did not. Call stone. Yeah!
Hey!
We found it. Call stone, recover that. 1, wait, 1 to pitch, 3 to play. There we go. Play that. And then I'm going to give Hamlin flying.
Yep.
Come on. There we go. I have 2 stones there. Hamlin is going to fly over. I mean, you just do that in response. Look the top card. Oh, but it doesn't actually draw, right? Look the top card.
Correct. Just look at the top card.
Okay, so I don't want you to suicide the scout. No, but that has a bigger body. Whatever. I don't want you to suicide the scout. I'm too lazy to actually do the math and figure out which one's the right play. So is the story of my life at midnight. I will tap that down, hit you for 1,000, and put you to 10.
Yeah, it does.
And this is the good old ride that Hamlin to victory train since turn whatever. And I'm just going to say go.
I will... look at the top card and pray for something. That's good. I suppose it's not the worst draw I could have. We'll leave it on top.
Actually, I wonder. So 2, 4, 6.
Should probably draw that card first.
814.
I'll play Hanzo.
Yep.
And I feel like I'm too little too late without sideboards, without getting a... I do play the gaze in the board for things like Hamlin, but most things I'm okay with because I don't mind trading resonators.
Right.
But you tapping all my guys down is rather annoying.
Hey, Hamlin's only had to attack 7 times this game.
I don't think it matters.
We can say it does.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything I can do. I just don't think.
I mean,
there
you need like triple Hanzo, but even then, I only pump Rapunzel twice and then can attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times with Rapunzel.
I'll do a Soji Okita.
Sure.
A whopping 1 card in hand feels pretty good. Sure, let's call a stone. Stupid Pied Piper.
Hamlin's still a good card, turns out.
Yeah, he's a great card. I will ship it to you and see if I can make any blocks out of this.
Sure, I will draw. I'm sorry. Or no, wait, I will... yep, I'm actually just sorry. I will banish this, put in my graveyard, put everything into my deck. Then I will pitch that to tutor.
For a Piper.
For Etna.
Oh, for Etna. Yep. Seems good.
None shuffle. Recover all. This is in my hand. Call stone. 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. I forgot to give it flying. I forgot to do all the Rapunzel stuff, but let's pretend I did.
You don't even need to.
3.
Why is my you uncovered? You recovered.
Oh, sorry. Tap all that down. Give Hamlin flying just because, and then.
Yeah. My cat will block Glinda.
Banish it in response. Wait, what?
Oh.
It actually.
She tried.
People are asking for the rug sages list. It looks like.
I have it sitting here.
Do you have it built?
I can throw it together in 30 seconds.
All right. Well, I'm guessing people want to see it, so we will take a short 2-minute intermission to build a deck, and then I guess we'll play All right, I'll guess I'll ask. Do people want to see Green Grimm, or do people want to play? Sorry, words are hard this late. Would people like to see Three Musketeers versus Rock Sages, or Green Grimm versus Six Sages? 3 Sages, 6 Sages, however many Sages.
I stopped working. How do I get back in? Well, that's awkward. Hold on, give me a second.
Yep, no problem. Oh, people want to see the Musketeers. Wow. Just thunderous applause for Three Musketeers, apparently. I have mine built, so I guess I will do that, but...
Give me 2 seconds. I gotta figure out how to get this back up and running.
Nope, you're good. We are going to cut to a short intermission.
All right.
Yep, you just dropped out.
Yeah, it said stopped working. Didn't even give me the option to wait for it to respond.
I think I still have Three Musketeers Rush. I do!
Can you come help me real quick?
Alright. Three Musketeers.
Stop working. Stop working.
Alright, so sorry for everyone else that's on the Twitch chat for whatever reason. We're going to cut to a short intermission, build some decks, get Three Musketeers on camera, and go from there. So we will be back in just a moment on Force of Community.